Top of the morning, everybody. We're back with another season 2. Another season with Colorado Buffaloes. Very disappointing loss in our playoff game against Boise State. Incredibly disappointing. Coach crashed out at the press conference. And a couple of players got into it. Locker room. It was not a good scene. But as I look forward to the new season, I have some new recruits coming in. They're going to change some things around, specifically on the defensive and offensive line. We still are going to struggle with defensive backs because not get any cornerbacks that really were worth it. So, no safety either. You got hand. Did go up to a 93. I upgraded accuracy. Going under pressure. Better throwing this year. We still got Heisman winner Tolbert at it. Well, yeah. In Iwagu. Quincy Iwagu. Sam Hoying. And these are guys that were not here. Whole new set of receivers. All of my receivers last year. Granted, those are the ones that couldn't catch the ball. We shouldn't have that problem this year. Work on this too. They're not getting in the game. So we do have it. In monster. Head on offensive line this year. In Nwagbu. Gideon Nwagbu. I'm changing this guy's name, I'm sorry. Gideon NWA. I'm gonna call him WA. Big. Can't wait to play with this guy. Zach Atwater, like linebacker. 6'3", 238, runs at 87 speed. Oh, he's going to be called. So, I paid for you. I want you to play. Ooh. I got to move off of this one. We're going to get passed on a lot. We're going to get destroyed. I'm going to really have to lean on my safeties. And I don't even think I can do that. But other than that, I think we may be okay on. Maybe on our offensive. Pretty quick. Yeah. Need tune out there. Make the national championship X5 season. Win the conference title this season. I did that last year. Finish the season with school career win rate of 60%. Right now it's 92%. In good shape. Week. First game is going to be Missouri, and Virginia Tech, and A&M. Get to the A&M game all today. I fact they got a headless horseman as a cornerback is crazy. What are y'all doing? I want this. And he's a gym. Gerald Wheat, where's your head, bro? Where is your head, man? Holy smokes. Where is he at? All right. So first game is against Missouri. Let's dive into their team before we start. I already got my ooh. 8 speed. Dante Mount, quarterback. 84 overall, 83 speed. 92 throwing power, 85 awareness. Medium subjective. Deep accuracy is pretty good. Throwing under pressure is average. So we got to get him under pressure. For us, receivers. Nothing. Oh, 6'5", 203, 86 speed. Okay, so we watch out for him. And they got these two guys at the bottom here. I don't know if they're ever gonna get in the game, but this is a crazy stash right here, dude. 6'5", 92 speed, 206, contested specialist. Oh my god. And him. He's no joke either. 6'5", 6'3", 195? 95, 92 acceleration. These two can potentially be some issues, but these go. We should be okay. I'm not really worried about the line stuff. And they do have a good 2-man punch right here. He's short, so he can get thinker. Books. Season 2.
Nestled in the Rocky Mountains, Folsom Field in Boulder. A Week 1 showdown with both teams hoping to start their season off on a high note. It's the Missouri Tigers and the Colorado Buffaloes. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline where she is keeping a close eye on some injury news that's unfolding.
The Missouri head coach told me before the game, one of the things that coach is worried about today is that they will be without their starting quarterback. Got hurt in the game last week, and so today, their backup is going to get his first action of the season. Coach told me they want to make things easy for him early. They've talked to the other teammates. Everybody do your job. Make sure he can get comfortable with everyone around him can make some plays for us down the stretch. Back to you.
We'll see how they react. The Tigers kicker headed toward the football, and their season is now officially underway. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. So Colorado's offense will go to work first. And here's a guy, if you throw it in his general vicinity, he's going to pull it down. This is a guy that they have high hopes for this season at the wide receiver position.
Why did it make 21 a star? He's the Heisman Trophy winner. It's the second time they did that.
Looking for running room. Brought down right at the line of scrimmage, and this defense gets off to a good start. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Grabbed on the outside. It's Dalton. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. And the Buffaloes peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Guys, let's look big picture at Colorado. What does the top 5 ranking mean for week 1? Optimism, hope, maybe, David, an excuse for the other team's fans to rush the field if they knock you off.
Well, it means, first of all, absolutely nothing, because preseason rankings don't show up anywhere at the end of the season, but it means this team is talented. It means they're thought of highly. They got to go earn it, Jesse, and it starts today, but the talent obviously is all over the field.
The number in the preseason rankings means absolutely nothing. You saw Florida State recently start in the top 10. They won 2 games by the end of the year. So you've got to go earn it. Yes, you're talented. Yes, a lot of eyeballs are going to be watching you, and people are really excited. You've got an opportunity to do things really that are special this season, but you've got to earn it on the field.
And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. The give to the lone running back. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The Buffaloes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And they get to him.
I was trying to change the defender, untarget defender, but it never popped up.
They are physical, and they stick their face in the fan, and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Let's it fly. And that one is picked off in the end zone. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
How about this defense coming out? You know you've got a challenge on your hand, and you talking about coming out ready, hairs on fire, ready to play. You could tell, dropping back, great coverage. They know this guy's great. They know he can spin it. They're sitting on the coverage, waiting on it. They win the first check early.
That was just a sad cut by someone that runs a 97 speed. Your acceleration is ass. He couldn't even get to a slant before the cornerback.
Give the defense some credit. They were ready for this great quarterback.
Testament to what my luck is going to be all season, bro.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. Handoff to the lone back. Oh, he's got some space. Crosses midfield. The 30. Past the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tigers. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what
Not a
you
good
want
sign.
to open the season with.
I don't like how the Colorado Buffaloes are coming out. Starting, we struggle kind of get down the field. Those are peeking the end zone. The running back, super slow, gets away with all types of tackles. But granted, everybody on the defense was falling on their ass. I don't even know what to do. I don't know what to do with that. Everybody's getting cold clock. Get the fuck out there and do something better, yo. Pissing me off early in the morning, dog. Gotta do everything myself. 21 to the house. Let's go. Heisman winner. We in there. Starting it off with a banger. Fuck out of here, man.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Missouri's offense heads out and ready to go. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. First play of this drive. And he was hit just
Nobody guarded that guy that he was about to pass to.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Left side is Prescott. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. It doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Out wide right.
Good defense.
Carter, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Trying to get started. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. And that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed. They're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse. I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right.
Makes a grab and room to run. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job.
Got enough space.
Let's go.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Colorado.
And he's in for a second touchdown, man. He knows what to do when he gets down.
Be damned if I lose.
How to get the end zone. And I
I'll
love
open
when
it.
you can
Look at
run
him.
the football
Look at it.
as you get
Look
closer
at
to
it.
that goal line.
I'm sitting here just pressing X, 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 X. It still doesn't recognize me trying to stop it.
And they finished it with a
They
beautiful
will cheat you.
15-yard run for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to
They don't
get
want
this
you to
drive
win
started.
here.
They really
They don't want you to
move the
win,
ball at
bro.
all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Right side, it's Carter. Got room at the 35. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Walters. At midfield, he's got room. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Missouri gets to the line quickly.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Fumble the ball, bro.
You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early. Third and short from the 28. Let's see if this is four-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Makes his man miss. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Rush is on. Working that left side now. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. On play action.
Give me the fumble. That would have been a fumble. It was me. I guarantee you. Give me the fumble.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring
That defensive line ain't gonna give him enough time. I set it up that way. Let's go, coach. If we ain't got the cornerbacks, we're gonna have that line ready.
The lead is down to a field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Off to more than a solid start here, operating with a 13-10 lead. Making the adjustment on the play. Got an alley. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. He's up to 107 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's see how these two guys are doing so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. And the Buffaloes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Makes the grab. It's Wolf. First catch of the season as this freshman tight end wastes no time getting involved.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Colorado. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
On third down, he drops to throw. It's complete to the right. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Really nice individual effort that time by the wide receiver. He was trying to get the first down. There was no way he was going out of bounds there on third, fighting for every inch he could get.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look at all the...
I can't explain that. Computer just be cheating, man. They just cheat you. That was it's a touchdown, was it not?
To the back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Churns into the pile. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that 1st down.
And the Buffaloes with the 1st and 10. Ready, go! Sells the run, wants to pass. Out wide left, it's Wolf. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
It's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary, catches the football.
A shot toward the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Quincy, that's your second drop, my
Once
man.
you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those
At some point,
plays
you gotta catch
when
these
you're
balls.
physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make
Yeah,
them
I can't
earn it.
keep blaming
Make them
computer
feel
for
it. Get your
drop,
hands
bro.
through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Caught. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for 1st down.
Ready to make it up.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field. The DB just can't stay with him because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. Fires to the wideout. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down.
Well, you know who's got to love
Quincy looks like he may be a little bit of a problem just because he know how to get open. You just got to catch the ball, though.
Changing the routes with his receivers. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for the offense. Big guy smells it. Into the house. Touchdown, Buffaloes. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And he's going to try to return this one. Didn't find
I can't
any
believe they
crease
didn't
in that
drop that.
kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Wide open. Has to jump. Gets hit. Comes down with it.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Keeps it on the ground.
Gone.
There he goes.
21 breaking tackles.
Defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Hey, Jay said he gonna tell you who the number 1
They'd hoped to come up with explosive
running
plays,
back is in
and
the
they
country.
used one there to set 'em up inside
Missouri
the
thought they
30,
had some.
1st and 10.
That little scamper.
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs. Put 6 on the board.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're
That's a
trying
beautiful
to do.
pass.
They've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down.
I know it's early in this game, but man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
It's complete on the right side. He's down right there, short gain on the ground.
Listen, nice completion, short gain. Now you get to third down. Third down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on third down, I still got that 4th down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
Looking down the middle. He's got it. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. So Missouri will have to punt it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to throw one first. Finds his target. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with the Michigan State Spartans taking on the Western Michigan Broncos. And it's Michigan State looking to win their home opener. They haven't had a ton of success with that in recent years, but they've got the lead right now in the first half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. And now back to your game in Boulder. We've been treated to one special performance on the ground from both teams, gouging the opposing defenses for big chunks of yardage. Why throw it when you've got rushing attacks like these? With that said, let's send it back to the fellas at Folsom Field.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. What did you find out coming out of halftime?
Hey, guys, checking in with the Tigers head coach, one of the things he told me was they have not had enough possessions to get into a rhythm. He said that defense has been terrific. Their ability to run the clock, run the ball has changed the course of this game. Now to start the third quarter, they have the ball and an opportunity. It is crucial that they extend this drive, get some plays, and really try to get back in this thing right now. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Up near the 40-yard line. They'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again. Give them credit. They never lost their confidence. They never stopped being aggressive, and finally, two guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
Right back to the well. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Missouri wants to go fast. Keeps it himself. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And I'm not going to say this one's over, man, but once you start to get in the third quarter and you've built this big of a deficit, every possession means so much, and you can't give them away, and they do. And they give it away with the fumble, and now they're going to really need this defense to bail them out, to make some plays, to force a turnover, maybe even score because they've built a good deficit.
The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Well, this offense has been having its way all day long with this defense, but finally the defense creates a negative play. Let's see if that now gives them a little more confidence to get back in this game.
Fires quickly. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on 3rd down. The Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Ready to fire from the pistol. Wide receiver going in motion. Handoff to the lone back. Got the first down. Give him 109 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now 1st down from the 37. Could not make his way to the corner. Long way to go on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Walters. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rallying to the football.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Looking for room. He's got great speed. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Hey guys, checking in from the home team sidelines. Guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Drops back on 1st down. Out wide right, it's Dahl. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Going to try to get it himself. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Send the tight end in motion. 2nd down to the air. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
We just need better execution on offense right now. Not able to get it done on 1st down, and now they give up the sack. If you're the head coach right now, you might want to think about a timeout, make sure your guys have their minds right.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here come the Missouri Tigers, the offense ready to go to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Left side is Carter. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just freeze the 2nd level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Makes the grab on 3rd. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. So Missouri will have to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Fields the punt. And they'll stop him right there on the return. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Off play action on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Back's got it on the screen. Turning it
This may be big.
And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Fresh set of downs going up top. Slings it downfield. Maybe tried to baby that one in there.
It's too bad
that pressure
because
was
these
coming.
receivers are winning outside one-on-one. If this offensive line can just give their quarterback a little bit more time, there are some plays to be had.
Stopped right there.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man on the right. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside of wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So the final period starts with a second down play. This time there is no running room to be found, and this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
He's changing the play. They'll go to the air on third and short. Throws quickly. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Oh, man.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to punch it in. Knocked down
That acceleration
in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Third down has been right in the wheelhouse for this offense. 2 for 2 on this drive, and trying to do it again and score a touchdown. And it's picked off at the goal line.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception. in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year, and he comes up with a massive play right there.
From the gun, breaks into the open. He's at the 50, at the 30. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
I gotta do everything myself.
Missouri gets to the line quickly.
I don't have help. No help on high team.
The Buffaloes calling their first timeout.
In fact, they get an interception in the next play. That bullshit happens. All right, that's a bit.
Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Powers through the defender. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
This is a hard defense to run to the outside against because of their speed. You saw in that last play their ability to go sideline to sideline, win at the point of attack as they shut down that sweep play.
Yeah, and it's awesome.
And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri! Getting set for the point after. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands.
Red zone picks. That's the only way to get in the red zone. They do that all the time. That's their cheat code. That's the thing. They get them picks in the red zone.
Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Part of the whole package.
Colorado sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. The Buffaloes send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. He got nothing on the return. Outstanding job there. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Out wide left, it's Prescott. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Missouri wants to go fast.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. From the gun. Fires to the tight end.
Nobody guarding. There's nobody even over there, bro. Why is there nobody even over there?
A sizable pickup on that one. Missouri has it.
Damn, man, they don't. Damn, this game is so bad.
Press center downs going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down.
Of course, they have a perfect drive. Of course, it's all a part of their plan to get back in the game. Sabotage the player's drive.
Really nice catch by the big tight
Advance the ball.
It's up there catching the football.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers. They just keep firing into the end zone.
But don't give me nothing. Don't give me nothing. If it was them, you already know. You already know.
Turn the lights out with the lead. Get the football back here.
They don't want you to win on
Maybe
it,
this
though.
offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
He
Get it.
slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long.
They
On
don't
first
give
and goal, Missouri
Thanks,
will try
Trav.
to strike pay dirt. He's looking to throw. Under pressure.
Take that
And
motherfucker
it's a
down.
sack. Defense rose up deep in its
Struggling
own
and
end
shit
on
to
that
take the
last
quarterback
play.
down.
Now a 2nd and long coming.
Take him down.
The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Tigers. Made the grab and then did the rest himself,
Oh.
and they put points on the board.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their
right.
job, the defense getting off the field, giving
All right.
it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
And take it. Let's go. Pass on this side. With the cheat.
Dive into the college football season, a week 1 clash that
With the
has
cheat.
been worth every minute of it so far. Makes the grab on the left. Turns it on in midfield. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Fresh set of downs going up top. Zings it complete to the right.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and, of course, the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Right side, it's Dalton. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the 4th quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
Gets it to the back. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got to lead. There's no reason to get concerned. We're a passing offense. Great job on 1st down. Better job on 2nd down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
On 2nd down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. And he's got it for the touchdown, and that one just might do it. Lining up to tackle
Iced it.
onto that lead.
That's game now. They can't do
And
anything.
the
I
extra
don't care what
point
y'all do.
makes this a 13-point game here in the 4th. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they finish things off with an 8-yard
This is a passing
toss for the
offense.
score.
Don't get it mistaken. We'll be
From
throwing the
inside
ball
his own 15, let's see how
quite a
far
bit
he
this
can
year,
get.
regardless of his
Thought he might
interceptions,
have room for a second, but he'll be stopped
which
at
is
the
how I play.
28.
I like to
Pretty good
pass. I
job
like
by
to
the
run.
coverage unit.
I'm really good at running,
Mizzou
but I
has
love
it
to
back
pass.
in the offense coming out on the field.
Pardon those mistakes. Sometimes
Let's
it's
see if they can put together
cheating,
a drive
you know what I'm
starting
saying,
from their
but
own 28.
I'll be reading.
Wants to throw on first. Rush right in his face.
Hold on. Yeah, I'm about to say, one, you better knock that out, Nathan.
Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but
Hold on, man.
reel it in.
I couldn't even get to you. If I would have got to you, you know that's a pick.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. It's a fumble on the play.
Yes, sir. That's why you in there, Atwater. That's why you in there, Atwater.
And the defense is able to go out and shut the door. They put the clamps down. They've got a big lead, and with that fumble, they're going to win the game. You've got to give this defense credit for finishing.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Hand off from the shotgun. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
Offenses ice football games in the fourth quarter by running the football, and that's what these guys are trying to do right now, right? We're going to bleed the clock. We're going to stay on the field. It doesn't matter if the defense knows we're running it. They cannot stop us, and they're looking pretty impressive right now doing it.
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And down here near the goal line, you got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking to get it in. He stopped short of the goal line, couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock.
And these decisions are different now, man. Like the way I look at this, inside the 2-yard line, 4th down, man, I'm going for this. I'm going to be aggressive because if I don't get this, they've got to go the length of the field, 90-plus yards, and put it together. So I put them in a bad spot regardless. So be aggressive here on offense.
Makes the catch, and he will score. Touchdown, Colorado.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Let y'all get off one more play.
After this, it'll be a wrap. Defense not showing press coverage. Drops back on 1st down. He's going to run it. At the 35, he's loose. Hits the slide, got the 1st down with his feet. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.
Be right back on with game 2. All right, we're back. We're gonna get cracking for season 2, game 2. But first, let's get some of this recruiting done. So, I need to target cornerbacks. I'm targeting defensive tackles, and I'm targeting quarterbacks and receivers, and of course, linemen. Four-star Nasir Osborne. I'm not gonna say some of these guys' names. EA just be doing a randomizer and be coming up with these weird names. These can't be real last names in real life. Some of these can't be. Why did I send a house on this man? Him? Oh, 92 strength. There we go. I was like, why did I send it? Let's see. Big 12 player of the week. Offensive, Jay Tolbert. 21 carries, under 75 yards. Now we go into Virginia Tech. And we into that Sandman. You know, you know. You know, you know. Oh, we got locked out of this boy already. No. Man, give my money back. And my hours, guys. All right, let's get to it.
We are ready to enter Lane Stadium in Blacksburg, Virginia. The Hokies enter the stadium to the familiar strains of Enter Sandman. It's the Colorado Buffaloes and the Virginia Tech Hokies. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe joins.
Well, they got the loudest intro.
Injury report.
The Colorado head coach told me before the game they have a lot of confidence in their backup this week. He was able to come in for their injured starter last week and have a very productive game. They like how he read the defense, how he got guys in and out of plays, so they are expecting to be able to really count on him here today in this big game. I'll keep you posted on how comfortable he looks starting out the first quarter. Back to you.
Holly, we'll see how they adjust.
Go, fellas. That's another reason why college football has a little edge. Some of the things over Madden because of this. Presentations are not this. We'll see. I heard they did some upgrades. I'll be playing it on Monday. So we'll see. We got a job to do. Game 2.
3 interceptions matched with 3 sacks.
Let's show these hopers with that.
Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. He's got the back in the middle. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Second down, gonna throw it. Turns up, it's Booker. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And here's a fumble way behind the line.
That's how we start on defense. That's what I like to see.
And the Hokies will line up to punt it away.
On the road, I got a lot of road dogs.
Try to flip the field
Make sure I
with
got a
this
lot of road dogs on my squad. I love road dogs.
on the return.
They don't get rattled by the pressure or the crowd noise. Doesn't mean nothing to them, especially on defense.
The Buffaloes offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. This young guy has added so much to this offense. A 4-star freshman tight end. 2 of his 4 catches in their last win went for touchdowns. Takes a handoff. It's Dahl. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to
There's
the
nothing
outside.
outside.
That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Second down, gonna throw it. Fires to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field. And that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Caught.
Way to get in between the coverage.
Get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Buffaloes will have it 1st and 10. Quick give. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Reels it in. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. The Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. Snap on 1st down. Wants to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey.
I couldn't see the icons. That's on me.
That time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. On 3rd and long. He'll have to turn it loose deep. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. And the Buffaloes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
And David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond, and the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do better.
What is going on? Why am I getting hit so much?
To the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop.
They'll run it on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo!
Cool.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
He'll bring it out. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Finding some room. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the gun, looking for a man. And he was hit.
Too trash. He couldn't get off his block. Like,
And these coaches have these play sheets over
I don't know
the
what's.
sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays.
I don't know what to do
But
with
you
these
got
guys.
to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked.
Bro,
He's already been
not
now
even
he's hit
getting
again. Like they've
in the
got
space
to protect
early.
him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
They were all
Take the
over
points.
him. Nowhere to go as that
The offense
third
does not
down
look like they're ready to
turned
play
into
yet.
a disaster. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit.
I think these boys can wake up.
Absolutely
Keep it 2
center
possessions.
cut.
They're
And that
smart.
lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way
Should've
they
got a
wanted to
touchdown,
end the
though.
drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Throws to the wideout. Got a man. It's Montgomery. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. The Hokies come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Sells to run, looking to pass. Quickly complete. Makes to grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And that last completion left him with 2nd and 1. And this is a fun moment for an offensive coordinator. Hauls it in. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks.
Love that throw. I'll tell you, he keeps making more of those. Lane Stadium and this incredible crowd is going to be going nuts. We've called games here plenty of times in the past. This is one of the best venues in all of college football. And this guy right now is heating up at the QB position. Watch out. It's going to be a sonic boom in here.
Yeah, and a nice job understanding. They're trying to run a screen. They're trying to throw that over your head. They let you run up the field. You're not going to be able to get the sack, get your hands in the air, try to affect the quarterback, and a nice job getting my hands in the air and deflecting the football.
They're all over him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And I absolutely understand wanting to make a play for your team, man, but you've got to know when to give it up. You're at this part of the field, man. This is the part of the field where you throw the football. You get rid of it. You don't take a sack, because what that does now to your field goal operation, it makes it a lot longer. Now the decision becomes a lot harder for this offense when he could have just thrown the football away and not taken the big loss.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Keeping his eyes downfield. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Crosses the 45. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Fresh center downs going to the air. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Motion from the wide receiver. Fresh set of downs going up top. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment. And the Buffaloes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the back. Sees a crease. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And the pass is incomplete, and that wraps up the first quarter. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. The handoff. Runs through a tackle. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. 3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have
Good drive. Good slant.
And it'll be a
I definitely looked on the outside, didn't see it, came back to the inside. My boy was coming open. Got it over the defensive lineman, which is key because they like to put their hands up on crucial downs. Got it in there. That was it. That was beautiful. Gotta have that throw power in your QB. Get it done. Got to. Got it.
success with running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays.
He's an NFL-ready quarterback. Even though he throws interceptions,
Kind of understanding that my
can
defense
absolutely thread that needle.
great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Booker. Nice job by this guy finding the slot guy on a drag.
Yeah, the receiver just working his way across the field, giving his quarterback a nice, easy target. That's an easy completion.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And
Defense.
he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Last year, we didn't make the top 100 in sacks. So this year, we focus on that. I made sure I got some good recruits. That's how I started. I start from the trenches and go backwards if I can. I wish I could have good cornerbacks, but that's not what we got. That's not what we got here.
Solid run on the last play, sets this offense
Gotta
up
work
on
with what
first
you got.
down. Tells the run, wants to pass. Got away from
Terrible.
the ball, got rid of it. It's picked
Oh,
up.
how does he get to do all that, bro? The regular receivers don't catch balls and take hits like that and still hold on to the ball. Boy, they be cheating. I don't even care how good caught the interception. The fact that you got hit like that and you still hold on to the ball is ass.
Left side, it's Russo.
It's trash. But my quarterback is gonna throw he throws picks every game.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That 93 is objective to picks.
Keeping it on the ground inside.
What?
It's stopped. There he goes. He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Give to the running back. He's there to make the stop. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Motion from the wideout. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Takes a hit as he fires. Just barely got rid of it.
And this is why this team is losing this game right now. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He will be stopped short.
That boy did a whole bunch of nothing.
They'll turn it over on down.
Good defense, y'all.
And how about the defense?
Good
coming
defense.
up big on 4th and short. You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
They'll run it. Maybe some room
To the
here.
house.
He's at the 30. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Throws for the tight end. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down.
This really has been a Jekyll and Hyde story for this quarterback. His last game out, he completed over 80% of his throws, but things just not going his way in this one. You've got to give the defense a ton of credit.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. Good, right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
And he could not get loose on the run. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Look out! Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. And the
Can't keep that ball long term.
on 4th down.
Not playing with
you.
you.
Really get into this one. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Holly, what do you have?
Hey, guys, here on the Colorado sideline, guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Buffaloes right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Quarterback changing the play. Wants to throw one first. Oh, pressure's coming. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Play action on 1st down. Looking long. He's got it down the left. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. But starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Off-play action. Got a man in the middle. He'll work his way down to the 28. The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Dobbs. He's past the sticks. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. And the Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Finds his big tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that's why you got to avoid 3rd and long situations if you're on offense, because the defense knows it's pass, and all these guys are pinning their ears back. They're getting upfield, and you're under so much duress. On top of that, you give up a fumble. That is a huge play for the defense.
Myers on the move. Got his man. Turning it on. They bring him down, but the sticks.
At the 46-yard line. First down for the offense.
You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 15. They'll have it 1st and 10. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it. Long way to go on 2nd down. Snap in the shotgun. This time it's complete. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
When offenses run these slant routes, it's about putting the ball right on the numbers, and defensively, I got to be able to take those angles right away, see where he's at, break.
Got some room headed to the goal line. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before half. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Colorado!
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
Now, what was that?
That's like blowing the layup or the 3-inch putt. Missed the extra point.
Set to kick this one away.
They just did that on purpose.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense.
They just want to mess up
This
something.
lead in the
They
half,
have to
you're
mess up
behind.
something.
You'd love to create something before the break
I am a
to build
perfectionist.
momentum,
They
Jesse.
got to mess
You've
up
also
something.
had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make
What?
my adjustments, and come out
Wow.
ready in the 2nd half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it in halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the 2nd half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Off play action on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Udo. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Timeout called by Virginia Tech. That's their 3rd and final one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires to the middle. He's open on the right. On the stop.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Hokies will try to move the chains on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Makes a grab past the marker. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock.
No gain on the play.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Fires to the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
That is a huge way to end this half. Man, cutting into the lead, gaining the momentum. Nice job finishing the half with some positive vibes going into halftime.
And they did tack on the extra point.
26. Virginia Tech, 10.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And holding on to the lead, the offense will simply take a knee, and that's how we will wrap up the 1st half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. Our first stop is with Kansas State taking on the number 7 team, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. And it's the Wildcats coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the top 25. Back now to your game in Blacksburg. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Lane Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Hokies will kick it away to crank up the second half. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
I caught up with Colorado's head coach at halftime. One of the big points of emphasis coming out of the locker room is to get the run game going. Their quarterback has struggled at times, had some turnovers, but he has got to trust the guys around him a little bit more. Look for them to feed the running back the rock here to start the third, get the run game going, and take some pressure off their QB.
Okay, Holly. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Here comes the heat. Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Drops back on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And you knew he was going to take a step back because you can't throw the ball for over 80% in a season. Like, that's ridiculous. Last week he was on fire, but this week, man, he's freezing cold. And he's got to find something to get this offense going. But right now, just off target. Somebody needs to step up, make a play, and maybe get a spark for this offense.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
And the Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They'll ride him again. There's some room. Headed to the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up. The Buffaloes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Offense trying to go push pass on first down on the goal line, but the defense, tremendous surge up front. They get penetration, and they get the tackle for loss.
After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. ensue. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass.
Virginia Tech, 10.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's a...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And that is a major reason why this team is losing the football game. They can't protect the quarterback. They can't generate big plays in the passing game because up front, they're getting beaten time and time again.
Straight ahead, it's Dobbs. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on. And down he goes. A defense bringing the heat.
10
And this defense just continues
sacks.
to dominate the football game.
What?
The score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this
We
game
about to
or
cause
the
havoc
future
all
games.
season. This is unheard
Trying to
of.
make one miss. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. As we check in with Holly.
Here on the away team sideline, guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Sells to fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Burrowing for yardage. Breaks into the open. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Well, a big reason why they're up on the scoreboard is because of how successful this guy's been running the football. And in this position, at this time in the game, with the lead, you want to keep doing that. You want to ice the game. This guy's getting better as the game goes on, so keep handing him the football.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Makes the grab. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. That's a 20. He's got space. And he scores! Touchdown, Buffs!
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
40. Virginia Tech, 10.
And he's coming out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Complete to the left. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. They'll put in play from the 27, first down. Sells the run, looking to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. pass play, they'll go back to the air. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Working the middle. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. The Hokies are moving quickly down the field. On the run, it's Dobbs. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They've got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Snap on 1st down. Wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size. Still got him on the turf. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. They go to the wide receiver screen. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no 1st down.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Oh, he's got some space. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. And the Hokies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Fresh set of downs going up top. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 2nd and long here. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7.
Here we go. Ready, go.
To the back. Slams his way forward. He'll get 3 out to the 11. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. And this
I like the way we playing on
beatdown is
defense.
close to completion as we reach the end of 3.
I was always
Let's take a
skeptical
look
of
at how
them,
we
but
got here.
now I can't be. Look, Ross Hand is in the Heisman watch. Boy, you're not making the Heisman. You throw too many picks, man.
Continue, or is this a comeback for the ages
We'll see how you do in the
store?
4th quarter,
see
but I
as
don't
we
think you're
start
going to
the
make it.
4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. This time they'll throw it. Turns it upfield. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st. An array of possibilities here. And the Buffaloes come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. Drives inside. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in
That was a
hand.
touchdown.
Lot of ground
That was
to
a
cover,
touchdown.
and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. He makes a catch. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position.
Looking for a big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
But how about that? This team is way up in this game, and they're still taking shots in the 4th quarter. There is no let up.
Already 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. The Buffaloes decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
He's looking to pass. Flips it out in the flat. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the 1st down marker. It's 4th down. The Hokies will call on their punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Slips through the line. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Bucs offense ready to begin this drive. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few 1st downs, and I'm in scoring position.
6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. And he's brought down after a short gain. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Trying to squeak through the pile. There he goes. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
Out wide left, it's Dahl. Touchdown, Colorado! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback. You saw it right there. He is dialed in. He's finding his one-on-one matchups. He's making good decisions, and he's been so accurate. Now, 4 TD passes in this one, and that's why his team is way up here late in the game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the
a good omen to go into
A&M
with this couple dominant wins.
Their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Left side is Callow. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
This has been a frustrating day. They haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Makes the catch. It's Watt. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. A 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Gonna look downfield again. Under pressure. Turns it upfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw one first. Maybe a miscommunication. That one didn't have a chance.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a
Good
lot
defense
right
today.
late in the game.
Offense caught on at the tail end of the game, but defense dominated all game.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollock, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
What? For right now, back on game against A&M. Forward to that matchup. We're both gonna be ranked. They may be like maybe 1 or 2 spots ahead or spots behind. See. Big 12 Defensive Player of the Week goes to Pat Gradkowski with 5 sacks, 7 tackles for loss, 4 solo tackles. Hey, that man was acting up yesterday. Last game. A&M's number 2 in the country. 2. See how that goes.